Call on him like Yahweh, for Hashem, Yahweh Shai, for Hashem, Kodash, double honor to the apostles and elders and great millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers whose labor in this truth, salutations to you brothers and you very few sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, to the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I'm just gonna flow in the spirit a little bit. Yeah, I was just listening to a few epistles and meditating on a few things. One thing that I can't, I always express and I can't stop expressing is we, we ought to be grateful what the Lord blessed us with, man, and that's the eyes to see and the ears to understand, because most people don't have what we have, man. And like when you factor in the 2/3 and the rest of the world, the heathen nations, I mean, it's only a real small percentage of people who have the understanding that we have, man. And the water y'all by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Dash, man. Because man, it's even those of even not even just that, even those of the circumcision, even those who know that they're Israel. They don't see the MOTB, man. And with all this stuff coming out, in the forefront, and you know, like Sweden, they already using it. You got over there in UK, they doing trials with the UBI, right? And they already did it somewhere else already as well. And just to show you, man, that they're putting down that infrastructure for that MOTB. You look at the metaverse. You look at Apple's new goggles where you can, basically you can use virtual reality, and that's like you watch the promo on that. It had over like 10 million views in like a week, man. These things is see, Apple is a very popular brand, and most people when they get Apple, they get all the products of Apple. They get the phone, they get the watch, they get the Mac at home, like the PC, right? The Mac PC or whatever. And then all they need left is the goggles, right? So this we're being transitioned into a whole different type of. We're going from the third industrial revolution to the fourth industrial revolution, where it's going to be the internet of things. It's going to be everything is going to be smart to the point where you're going to be smart. So when you seeing all these things, and you see the World Economic Forum discussing these things, right? You seeing all these things come into play, and people who supposed to be of the circumcision, know that they're Israelites, they cannot see it. Man, I feel like they either being paid off. You know what? The Lord just blinded them. Like the scripture says, Israel has seeketh, but only the elect is fine with this. Matter of fact, we can grab that. I was just driving and it shut off on me. So the spirit of the Lord wanted me to just, I guess, wanted me to pull over. And look, as you can hear now in the background, somebody's having a bashment. Cause I live in like where there's a lot of Caribbean people. And man, somebody's having a bashment, like a party. And that's what these people, man, that's all they see. Man, let's just get this, man, though, and then we'll talk on that. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Because, see, not all of Israel is of Israel, man. All right? Not all of Israel is of Israel. What is that? In Romans 9, if I'm not mistaken. Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of Yahweh by Shimon Shai have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. You see, because there's the Israel of the Most High, which is the elective of Israel, man. Is gonna make it, and only the elect is gonna be able to see the things that the Lord he's gonna bless their eyes so they can see, man. And right now, we can see those things, and we pray the Lord doesn't take that spirit away from us, man. Because there's a lot of people that's walking around here that's walking blindly, man. Yeah, they can see to get to their destination. They can see to how to operate in this matrix, but that's all they know how to operate throughout the matrix. But see, we can see the we're outside the matrix, man. We're living in the matrix, but see, we unplug spiritually, man, from this place, man. You know, and you got some people who know about that. They know that they're in the matrix, just like the guy in the movie Matrix. He knew about that. That was the matrix, but guess what? He wanted to be in the matrix. He wanted to taste the meat of the matrix, man. See, what good we're getting with the mush that's outside, and this is not mush because this is the real riches, but we're good with getting this what we're getting outside the matrix, man. This place has to go. This place has to go, man. Today, man, today, and it's just again, I said, flowing in the spirit. I know it's all over the place, but again, I guess the topic is we see the things that most people don't see, man. Today was what you call it, Alphabet Pride Day in my city, man. It was ridiculous all over the place as I'm, making a few shekels. It was crazy, man. It was a vexation of spirit, man. But guess what? We got to continue to endure these things because these things have to continue to have to continue to do what it do because at the end of the day, this place is going to get its reward, man. It's going to be destroyed. All right. But guess what? Blessed are our eyes because we see, man. The rest of the people around they're blinded, man. They can't see the things that we see, man. All right. You see what's going on in the news. You got over there in New York, right? It's a lot of things that's in the news, right? You got what's going over there in New York with the fire, smoke, fire coming from Canada. But see, you don't like how did that even happen? Like you get what I'm saying? Like where all these chemicals in the sky that people gotta breathe in, right? Do you remember all those train derailments? And yeah, there's been train derailments before, but now it's train derailments with all these chemicals leaking in the sky. So this man, he has an agenda because he has nothing but he has but a short time. So he's coming down with a great wrath, and anybody can get it because they're looking to lower the population, man. They're looking to fulfill the new world order, to fulfill their enterprise. But guess what? The scriptures say they will not be able to complete their enterprise, man. Because guess what? I mean, another thing that I'll get in it, because the elect will not be this, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, the elect is not going to be ignorant of the devices of Esau Edom, man. You see, the rest of these people, guess what? They want to go to parties. They want to bullshit. They want to become doctors, lawyers, police officers. Shit, they even got they got DACA. The children of the immigrants talking. They telling them that they can be police officers over there in Chicago, and other places as well, man. Don't be surprised, just speaking as a man, don't be surprised if some of those those secret agents and those international troops is sneaking in through that border and figuring themselves to get into some of those agencies. So because when they come over here, man, they're not gonna have no regard because they have no loved ones over here. Like I forget what is I forget, I don't want to misquote it, but they're gonna it's the outside troops coming over here and going against those from the color coded the color I don't want to even screw it up. I'll look into it and if anything I'll post it in the chat. You know, all right, but yeah, man, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. A lot of things is a lot of moving parts happening. There's a lot of things happening where they're looking to put together their enterprise, their new world order, their their yeah, that's it. And guess what? The Lord is gonna put a halt to their plans, like it says in Job. He's gonna when they're looking to fulfill their, I mean, it's like when they're looking to fulfill their enterprise and fill their belly, and right when they almost get it to where they need to get it to, guess what? The Lord is gonna have them throw it all back up, and He's gonna destroy it, man. They're not gonna be able to. They're gonna vomit it all out, man. They're not gonna be able to get it, and and fulfill their fantasy, basically. I know to them they want it to be reality, but it's a fantasy, man. Because we know the truth. We know the Lord is gonna destroy this, man. But we just gotta endure. We gotta be patient. Because patience possess our souls, man. We gotta see this, excuse my French, but I'm using this fuckery that we got to see out there in the streets. You know what I mean? You should have seen the shit that was out there today, man. With all these, and defiling the sign of the rainbow, man, which was meant for a beautiful thing where the Lord wasn't gonna flood this place with water, but these people they use it they turn everything that's good bad, and they turn everything upside down, man. That's why they gotta go. But guess what? The Lord is going to deliver. That's what again. Wait, we're gonna wait on the Lord, right? The Lord is going to avenge His elect, man. He's gonna you, man. The ones that's crying and sighing for the abominations done in the midst thereof, right? The Lord is hearing the cries, man. When we doing these epistles, man, when we praying, right? The Lord is hearing it, man. So don't forget. Don't think that the Lord is not listening, man. We just gotta be patient, man, because the things is happening, and we're cheering these things on. Because the closer he gets to his fulfilling his enterprise, is the closer the Lord's gonna take him out, man. All right, and I ain't gonna again just flowing in the spirit. Just some things I was thinking about, man. So just quoted, just put out just spiritually talking, man. All right, holy conversation. All right. So with that, pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the whole.